Hey, my friends, it's Paula, your direct sales mentor, and I'm excited to come in today because our topic today is the simple growth, the simple group growth system without begging people. How can you grow your group without begging people to help you? And that's what we're talking about today. Let me know if you're here joining me live or on the replay. Drop group below if this is something you need. If you need a system for your group, drop group below. And let me know how excited you are about this. And let me know where you're tuning in from. I like to hear that all the time. So let me know what that is. Got a little bit of cough. I got some allergies that are just lingering around here. I feel like I've had them for weeks. So I may have to sip some water. So let me just jump right in so we can get right to it. I do have an announcement later in this, so don't go away. Stay for the announcement. You're going to want to be a part of it. I promise it's going to be good. So, quick question. Has your Facebook group ever felt like a ghost town? Like you're dropping content and it's giving you crickets. Everyone is quiet and you're like, where is everybody? Or why don't these people respond? Or you get a few likes, maybe a little bit of interaction, but it's not turning into conversations, leads, customers, results, anything. It's not, you're not getting anything from it. Today, I'm going to teach you a simple group growth system that works without you having to beg people, without you having to convince people or talk them into something to interact with your content. Isn't that exciting? Drop interaction below. If you're like, I need more interaction on my content, or you can just drop content for a shorter word, just drop content. Because we're not doing desperate, not in 2026. We're not going to act like we're desperate. We're not going to vomit all of our products up in social media. We're going to have a system. And I am bound and determined that if you want help with this, you can get help right here in this group to get your systems in place. I want you to tell a friend today. Tell a friend below if you're going to tell somebody that needs to be in this group that they need to come here and learn how to do this the right way. Because guess what? 90% of the people out there in the direct sales world are doing this wrong. So tell a friend if you know somebody that you're going to invite here to come to the group. If you're here live, drop live. And if you watch this on replay, drop replay because I want to know how you watched. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how active is your group right now? Tell me 1 through 10, how active is your group right now? 1 is the group's not active at all, and 10, your group's having some action happening. And if you need a group, drop I need a group, and we'll talk about that. So here's the truth. Group growth isn't luck. It's a system. You attract, which leads to the engagement, which leads to the invitations. And when you do those 3 things consistently, your group stops being a place you put content or product information, and it becomes a place that creates leads for your business on repeat. On repeat. So grab a pen because I'm going to give you a simple and doable system. I'm going to take you through the pieces for you to put this in place today. You can put this in place today. Step 1 is to attract. You want to bring in the right people. You want to attract the right people. Step 2 is engage. You want to create daily conversations that have people engaging and talking to you. If you're not putting out the right content, that's not going to happen. You've got to put the right content out to the right audience. And step 3 is invitations without being weird. You're going to ask them without feeling weird, salesy, spammy, awkward. So let's go through these one at a time and go a little deeper. So the first one is attract. Attract. Are you with me? Attract is about making your group look alive and valuable from the outside. So you want it to look good inside, but from the outside, you want it to look like it's valuable. Like people need to be saying, I want to be there. So let's talk about some must-haves that will make this work for you. Number 1, you want to give your audience one reason to join your content on your profile. So basically what I'm saying here is you want to give them go to your profile, give the people there a reason to come to the group. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I said it wrong, but you want to go to your profile and put content there that will make people watching there want to come be a part of your group. And most of us, Like it or not, we're not doing that. So you want to put out strategic tips that you can give them. You want to put out stories in your stories feature in your Facebook, wins that you or your clients are having, and then ask them if they'd like to be a part of the group. There is a way to do this. You got to do it the right way. The second thing is you want to have one welcome piece of content inside the group. And then you're going to connect every new member to that piece of content. It could be a guide that you create that says, welcome, start here. And it has all the information about what they need to do. Now, you can do a live video there, but that will be deleted after 30 days. You can do a reel, and that should stay there. So the reel has to be 3 minutes or less, where you can just say, welcome. This is where you're going to find out everything you need to know about the group. And then in the written piece of the content, you're going to put all the details. So you could say, check the details above so you don't miss anything. And that could be your reel. And then you want one high value piece of content that solves a real problem that your dream client has. Now, let's back up a minute. If you don't know the problems that your dream client are struggling with, then you have to go and make a list of what are the problems that my dream clients struggle with. What are the solutions that I offer to those problems? So, for example, if you're in beauty and your client struggles with dry skin, what are all the solutions that you can offer to help them overcome dry skin? So what are all the problems? What are all the solutions for those problems? Because people don't get in groups that feel like a digital flyer, like you're throwing up some content, your product everywhere. They get in groups that feel helpful, active, and make them feel human, like not like you're a robot, but that you're putting out real content to help them and make them feel seen and heard and important. So let me give you a couple of examples. And this example is like a lifestyle tips for in your community. So you could say, if you love simple ways to look/feel more put together, so you could put whatever you want to put there for your business without spending hours or a fortune, come hang out in my free group. I give quick tips, favorites, and fun community content there. Would you like the info? Tell me below info. So you could put out, that could be a written piece of content. It could be a reel that you do. It could be a live that you do. It could be a direct message that you send. You could text this. There is so many things you could use this for. So if you didn't get it, I'm going to read it again. And then you can go back and stop this once this is over, and you can write this down. Stop and start, write it all down. Better yet, if you'll drop script below, I'll send it to you. So just drop script below, and I won't even read it. I'll send it to you. Just drop script, and I will send 2 scripts to you. Here's the second one. This one is the problem with the solution. So I'm giving my best tips, deals, go-to favorites for filling whatever your business is, beauty, jewelry, wellness, travel, whatever it is, inside my free group. And it's super low pressure and fun. If you want in, drop info and I'll send it out to you. So easy. So easy. Drop script below if you want these 2 scripts that I just said. Now, you're not going to copy paste. No copy paste. No copy paste. Somebody drop no copy paste below, because we want to make this our own. So you're going to change up some of the words. You're going to change the punctuation. You're not going to copy this word for word when I send it to you. The algorithm doesn't like that, and your leads and clients need to feel like it's you saying it. So you need to change it up the way you would say it, but use my words as a guide. So type scripts below if you want those scripts. And I want you to type A below if you need more people coming into your group. Just an A, the letter A, if you need more people right now coming into your group. So let's talk about step 2, and it's engage. Engage is where most people fall off. They drop the content, but they don't follow through on all the things they need to be doing. You're putting out the content, but you're not following through. You feel like maybe that's the only thing you need to do is drop the content, but you have to follow through. So your job is to create daily conversations without overthinking it. I don't want you to overthink it. I want you to keep it simple. You need a 10-minute engagement system where you can engage with the people who are interacting with the content that you put out. So here's a simple system that you can use. First, you want to ask a simple question. Just ask a question that is related to the struggle that your dream clients are having, that you have the solution for. You're going to tie that all together. Ask the question, which is the struggle of what your dream clients are having. In my example I gave you, it's dry skin. Maybe my people are suffering from dry skin and I can help them with that. I have solutions for that. And then the second part of this, after you ask the question, is to reply to any interaction, anybody who interacts with that piece of content. Don't let them sit for days. You have to interact like that. Now, if 10 people interact with it, you're not going to respond to all of them at once, but do one and then 10 minutes later, do another one, 10 minutes later, do another one. You don't want to do it too fast, and you want to keep pushing that piece of content back up because more people will see it and more people will comment on it. Then you want to connect one person to pull them in a helpful way. So connect one person with that content that maybe somebody, and when I say connect, I want you to go and put their name below your content, let it highlight, and then you're going to do that and then say something to them. So it would be at Paula Baker. Check this out. I think it would be helpful for you. That's what I would put back to anybody who interacted with me. So here are 3 easy content prompts that actually work. So these are some questions that you can put out in the ask the simple question part. Number 1, quick check-in. Are you focused on A, your step-by-step routine, or B, consistency this week? Drop A or B below. Which one is it for you? Number 2, tell me your win this week, whether it's big or small, related to your dry skin, your oily skin, whatever it is you help. Number 3, what are you stuck on right now? I'll be glad to help. Tell me below, what are you stuck on right now? So if you want a lively group, you want to drop content. You don't want to drop content and disappear. You want to put content out that you're interacting, that you can interact with and that they will interact with. That creates a lively, engaged group. So you're not just creating content, you're leading and you're growing your group. You're being proactive. You're being strategic. So drop me an E right now below, the letter E. If you have people watching, but not people interacting on that content, you got a lot of watchers, but they're not interacting, drop me an E below. The next step is invitations. So inviting doesn't have to be weird. The key is invite through conversations that you're having. So you want to look for warm signals. So maybe they liked something that you put out. They dropped you a sentence or two on that. They watched your story. They gave you a heart. They replied to anything that you put out. They've been hanging around quietly. Maybe you noticed them on live with you several times in a row, but they didn't really say anything. Then you can message them. And so here's a couple of different things that you can message them. The first one, hey, I saw you engaging on my content about dry skin. Do you want to check out my free group where I give quick tips on skincare every single day or every week or whatever you want to say? Number 2, I'm teaching blank inside my group this week. Want the info. So whatever you're teaching on, you're going to put that. Hey, if you want support with dry skin or whatever it is, I have a group I think you'd love. Want me to send it for you? You tell them what it is and then you ask them a question. That's it. No copy paste, no chasing, no pitching. You're just serving your people. So I want you to give me an I if inviting this way feels awkward to you. Inviting them to something feels awkward to you. Drop me an I. So here's the truth. Even if your group starts growing, even if engagement improves, most people still don't get results because they don't know what to do after someone raises their hand. After someone says, hey, tell me more. They don't know. People don't know what to do. And if you don't know what to do about that, you can't keep the conversation going. So you got to figure out how to keep it going. You get a little interaction, maybe a direct message, a tell me more, and then you freeze. If that's you, drop freeze below or drop I'm frozen because I want to help you get unfrozen. I want to help you get unstuck. I want to help you get the system in place because it's super easy once you have the system to keep it going and get something happening. And that's exactly where you're going to get the results that you're looking for when the system is working and flowing. So that's why my next workshop coming up in March is the Follow-Up Freedom Workshop. It's on Thursday, March 19th at 7:30 p.m. And I want to invite all of you to be a part of it. It's all about what to say when someone shows interest in what you're talking about, when to follow up without guessing. You'll know exactly when to follow up, how to stop getting ghosted or having a quiet group or quiet people when you're sending direct messages, and retention touches so customer don't disappear after order one. So I'm gonna tell you how to retain those customers so they don't go bye-bye. So drop freedom, the word freedom, 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 to find out more and get into this workshop. You all need this. You all need this system. And if you will go through this workshop and implement the things that I'm teaching you, you will have a follow-up system that you can follow every single week to build your business. Every single week. So before you go, here's a challenge for you for the next 24 hours. I want you to drop a simple A-B question in your group. So you're going to ask a question, you're going to give them an A or B and say, tell me below. So do you struggle with dry skin or are you more oily? So A is dry skin. Do you struggle with A, dry skin, or B, are you more oily? Drop it below. That's a simple question that has an A and B, and they can drop A or B below. And then you're going to reply to every response. Anybody who responded, whether they did the thumb or the heart, or they actually wrote you a sentence, you're going to respond that way to everyone. And you're going to ask 3 warm people that have been interacting with you, using one of the scripts that I gave you. If you need scripts, remember, drop scripts below. And if you do it, I want you to drop done on this replay, come back to this video so I can celebrate you. I'm so excited to do this. And don't forget, one more time, drop freedom for the workshop info on how to learn how to follow up and have results coming into your business every single day. You're going to be so excited about it. So I'll see you next time right here on the Direct Selling Success Show. Drop freedom if you want the workshop, scripts if you want my scripts, and have an awesome day. Go do your homework.